You have prayed the same prayer 427 times. Every morning, God, please take away my lust. Every night after you fall, God, I am so sorry. Please remove this from me. You have begged, pleaded, fasted, and cried out. But the next day, the struggle returns. The temptation comes back. The battle rages on, and you are starting to wonder if prayer even works, if God is even listening, if you are praying the wrong way, or if maybe you are just beyond help. But what if I told you that God hears every single prayer, and He is refusing to remove your lust on purpose? Not because He does not love you, but because of what He is actually doing. Here is what nobody tells you about prayer and lust. You think the goal is for God to take away the desire, remove the temptation, and make you free without a fight. But that's not biblical freedom. That's spiritual dependency. God could remove your lust instantly. He has that power, but He is choosing not to. And before you feel rejected, understand this. When God does not answer your prayer the way you want, He is answering it in a way you need. Your prayer is not failing. It is working, just not the way you think. I'm about to show you 7 biblical reasons why God refuses to remove your lust through prayer alone, and what He is building in you through the battle you keep asking Him to end. The first reason prayer does not stop lust is because God is not trying to remove the battle. He is trying to give you authority over it. You are praying for deliverance. God is building a warrior. You want the enemy to disappear. God wants you to learn how to defeat him. There's a massive difference. In Luke 10:19, Jesus said, "I have given you authority to trample on snakes and scorpions and to overcome all the power of the enemy." Notice He did not say, "I have removed all snakes and scorpions from your path." He gave you power over them. If God answered your prayer the way you are asking, you would never develop spiritual muscle. You would be dependent on Him to fight every battle for you. But He is not raising children who need constant rescue. He is raising sons who know how to war. That is why your prayer is not stopping lust. It's not supposed to. It's building something stronger, the authority to resist it. And authority only comes through repeated victory in battle, not the absence of battle. Second reason, God is more interested in teaching you how to fight than giving you a fight-free life. You keep asking God to remove the enemy, but what happens the next time temptation shows up? You will need deliverance again, and again, and again. You will spend your whole life dependent on crisis intervention instead of learning spiritual warfare. James 4:7 says, "Resist the devil, and he will flee from you." Notice it does not say, "Pray for God to resist the devil for you." You resist, you fight, you engage. Every time you resist lust and choose obedience, you are not just winning that moment, you are training for the next one. You are building the reflex that says no before your body even processes the temptation. God is not answering your prayer to remove lust, because He is answering a deeper prayer you did not even know you were praying. Make me strong enough to stand. And strength does not come from never being tested. It comes from being tested and not breaking. Your unanswered prayer is not rejection. It is training. Third, God would not remove what He is using to shape you. Romans 5:3-4 says, "Suffering produces perseverance, perseverance character, and character hope." Your lust battle is not random, it is targeted. God is using the very thing you hate to build the very thing you need. Character is not formed in comfort, it's forged in conflict. Every time you face temptation and choose God over your flesh, something inside you is being transformed. Patience, self-control, humility, dependence on Him. If God removed your lust today, you would miss the character development that only comes through endurance. You would get freedom, but you would stay immature. And God loves you too much to give you freedom at the cost of Christ-likeness. The battle you are in right now is the refining fire. And God is not putting it out because He is not done refining you. Your prayer to stop lust is being answered, just not by removal, by transformation. Fourth reason, if God instantly removed your lust, you would stop needing Him daily. Think about it. When you are not struggling, how often do you pray? When life is good, How desperate are you for His presence? Most believers only cry out when they are in crisis, and God knows that. Your lust battle keeps you at the altar. It keeps you dependent. It keeps you on your knees every single morning saying, God, I cannot do this without you. And that desperation, that's intimacy. 2 Corinthians 12:9 says, My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Paul begged God 3 times to remove his thorn. God said no, not because he did not love Paul, but because Paul's weakness kept him dependent on God's strength. If God answered your prayer to remove lust, you would lose the daily intimacy that struggle creates. You would become self-sufficient, strong in yourself, and spiritual pride would destroy what freedom could not. God is not withholding deliverance. He is protecting intimacy. And sometimes the thorn stays because the closeness it creates is worth more than the comfort you are asking for. 5th, every time you pray, God is not changing your lust. He is changing your heart. You think the goal of prayer is to change your situation. But Romans 12:2 says, Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Prayer is not just about getting what you ask for. It's about becoming who God is calling you to be. Every morning you pray, Take away my lust. God is actually working on your pride, your self-reliance, your belief that you can control this on your own. He is teaching you that you cannot. And that revelation, that's the real deliverance. The prayer is not failing. It's revealing. It's exposing where you are still trying to manage sin instead of surrendering it. And when you finally stop asking God to remove the battle and start asking Him to sustain you through it, that's when everything shifts. Your lust might not change overnight, but you will. And when you change, your response to lust changes. And when your response changes, lust loses its power. That's what God is doing while you think He is ignoring you. 6th reason, God would not remove what He is preparing you to help others through. 2 Corinthians 1:4 says, God comforts us in all our troubles so that we can comfort those in any trouble with the comfort we ourselves receive from God. Your struggle is not just about you. It is about everyone you will one day help. If God delivered you instantly, you'd have a testimony of deliverance. But no one could relate to you. You could not help the man who's been fighting for 10 years because you never fought. You could not speak to the shame, the relapse, the exhaustion, because you never experienced it. But when you walk through this battle and come out on the other side still standing, still faithful, still trusting God despite the war, you become dangerous because now you have authority to speak into someone else's fight. God is not keeping you in the struggle to punish you. He is keeping you in it to prepare you. Your future ministry is being written in your current battle. And the longer you endure, the more people you will be able to reach. And here is the 7th reason, the most important one. God does not always give you what you ask for because what you are asking for is not what you actually need. You are asking for freedom from lust. God is giving you dependence on Him, and dependence is better because freedom without dependence leads to pride, but dependence with struggle leads to humility, and humility is what keeps you close to Him. In John 15:5, Jesus said, Apart from me, you can do nothing. Not apart from me, you will struggle. Apart from me, you can do nothing. Your lust battle is the daily reminder that you need Him, not just for big things, for everything. The goal is not a life without temptation. The goal is a life lived in constant communion with the one who sustains you through it. And if removing your lust would cause you to drift from God, He will leave it there to keep you close. Your prayer is not unanswered. It's being answered with something better than what you asked for. Not removal, but His presence. And His presence in the battle is greater than His absence in peace. So here is what you need to understand. Every time you pray and lust does not go away, God is not ignoring you. He is working. He is building authority in you. He is teaching you to fight. He is shaping your character through fire. He is protecting intimacy. He is transforming your heart. He is preparing you for ministry. And He is teaching you that the greatest gift is not freedom from struggle. It is His presence in the middle of it. Your prayer is working. just not the way you expected. You asked for the battle to end. God is teaching you how to win it. You asked for lust to disappear. God is giving you power over it. You asked for comfort. God is giving you strength. And here is the truth most people miss. The day God removes your lust is not the day you are finally free. You are free the moment you stop letting it define you. You are free when you fall and get back up without spiraling into shame. You are free when temptation comes and you choose God anyway. Freedom is not the absence of lust. It is the presence of Christ in the middle of the fight. And that's what your prayer is building. Not a lust-free life, but a Christ-dependent one. And that's better. So if you have been praying for God to stop your lust and He has not, do not believe the lie that He does not care. He is doing something deeper. Stop asking Him to remove the battle. Start asking Him to sustain you through it. Stop begging for instant deliverance. Start thanking Him for daily grace. Stop measuring freedom by the absence of temptation. Start measuring it by your response to it. Because the man who never struggles with lust is not stronger than you. He just has not been tested yet. But you are in the fire, and every day you choose God over your flesh, you are becoming the warrior He has been building. Your prayer is not failing. Your theology about prayer was just incomplete. Prayer does not stop lust. Prayer sustains you while God transforms you through it. And when you finally understand that, when you stop resisting the process and start embracing the purpose, everything changes. Not because lust disappears, but because you are no longer fighting for freedom. You are fighting from it. Romans 8:37 says you are more than a conqueror. Not because you never face battles, but because of all these things you overcome them. Your lust battle is not disqualifying you. It is qualifying you for authority, for ministry, for intimacy with God that only comes through desperate dependence. So keep praying, but change what you are asking for. Do not ask God to remove the struggle. Ask Him to be present in it. Do not ask for a life without temptation. Ask for strength to resist it. Do not ask for deliverance. Ask for dependence. Because the man who overcomes it is not the one who never faces lust. It is the one who faces it every day and chooses God anyway. That is you. That's your calling. And that's what God is building through the prayer you think He is ignoring. Comment dependent if you are ready to stop asking God to remove the battle and start asking Him to sustain you through it. And if you want to understand why God allows your lust struggle to feel impossible in the first place, watch the video where I reveal the hidden purpose behind the battle every Christian man faces. Link in the description. Subscribe to Truth Daily Hub for more truth that does not sugarcoat the war but shows you how to win it. You are not fighting for freedom. You are fighting from it. Now live like it